So Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from South Philly. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And it's caught. It's Amari. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball, was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Right back to him on first down. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, set. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here we go. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And it's caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Ready. Shotgun snap for Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Titans.
On play action, it's Ward. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it. And completed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And that is incomplete. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Titans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense is going to take over now for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Out of the gun, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it, staring down a 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete. He was looking for Chindike that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good leg at the end of that one. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. And in motion is Brown. 3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Devontae Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on
Ball
the
on the
pickup.
36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
First down.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Right back to Brown. He's got it again.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
On 1st down, Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything.
And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles take a 10-3 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready! Gravity line!
Off play action, it's Ward. Nowhere to go! He's going to be taken down. Nolan Smith in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Ward. That's complete to DK. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed run.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ward going to hustle him up to the line.
1st and 10 at the
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
To 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Here's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at
Here we
the
go, here we
21-yard
go.
line.
Throwing, Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception.
Let's go, let's go,
They'll
let's go.
look to pick up the pace.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ward to throw again. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First down.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Back to throw is Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he's in. Cam Ward. Touchdown Titans. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 10.
So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught left side by Goddard. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Come on,
They'll try to run. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1. It's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
let's go now.
First down, Titans.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. That one on target to Ridley. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And the Titans first
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Now a give up the middle. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle.
gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Trim it.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
16 more yards. That's another Eagles first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
And the Eagles first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Cooper going in motion. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Healing forward for maybe a yard. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. From the 33, here's second and 8. From the gun, here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down. Throwing is Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To the air again. Ward. Forced out wide. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decided to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Jalen Carter gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Ready. Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
Now Barkley. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game, Mike. He understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out to a 24-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's good.
Down late. Trying to get to the line quickly.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? On 1st and 10. Ward. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On 1st down, Ward. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. A 1st down throw for Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. On 4th down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Titans offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
26 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
Good.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here comes the Eagles punt team.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready? Can't be lying. Go.
He'll be brought down up as the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's another Titans.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Shotgun snap for Wolves. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
And the Titans, 1st down.
One last throw here for Ward. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined...
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, I'm in the